One of the questions that I was asked the most often, and I'm still asked to this day, is how much do I need to spend for a really nice gaming PC? And I would always think, and I would ask the person, well, it depends on you. That's not a question I can answer, and really, we're going to talk about how much money you need to spend for your gaming PC. You're not building my gaming PC, you're building your gaming PC, and you really, to answer this question, you got to ask yourself some questions. Now, yes, it would be great if everybody could spend $1,500 on a really nice PC and play all the games at 1080p and, 60 frames per second, all that good stuff, but I know that's not feasible for a lot of you guys, and for a lot of you guys, spending that much money on a PC doesn't make a lot of sense, even if you do have the money. Why is that? You got to ask yourself a couple questions. What kind of games are you looking to play? I know a lot of people that have really nice PCs. They built $1,000 PCs. They got GTX 770s, GTX 970s, GTX 980s, GPUs like that. They got these really nice parts, i7s, GTX 980s, 16 gigabytes of RAM. I know people like this, and all they play is like League of Legends. And I'm just like, I'm scratching my head for a little bit, and I'm just like, dude, what are you doing? Like, why did you buy all this stuff? Was it just a nice ornament so people could come over and, bow down to your PC? Because, really, that's all you bought if all you're playing is League of Legends and, RuneScape, World of Warcraft. Why the hell did you buy a GTX 980? Why the hell do you have 32 gigs of RAM? These people were playing on 1080p monitors. They have these $2,000 computers, and I'm just scratching my head thinking, man, you do not need to do that. What are you doing? So you need to ask yourself, what games are you looking to play? Are you the kind of guy that just wants to play CSGO at 1080p at 60 frames per second? Well, don't buy a, $1,000 PC. You can get by with a $700, $600 PC. CSGO takes nothing to run. And I get comments on my videos all the time on my $1,000 and $1,500 videos. Most prominently is, can this PC run CSGO at 60 FPS at 1080p? Well, it can, but a $600 PC can run CSGO at 1080p at 60 FPS. So ask yourself, what games are you looking to play? Are you looking to play the newest games, the Witcher 3s, the Dying Lights, the Battlefield Hardlines at 1080p 60 FPS, 1440p 60 FPS, hell, even 4K 60 FPS? Well, then you're gonna have to be spending the big money. But are you playing games like RuneScape, like Counter-Strike Go? Are you playing League of Legends, World of Warcraft, COD? COD doesn't take a lot to run either. Ask yourself what kind of games you're going to be playing, because that is number one. You got to know what kind of games you're looking to play. Don't just buy a $2,000 computer and play Counter-Strike Go all day and, just have your GTX 980 sitting there like an ornament. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but hey, it's your money, so do what you want with it. I'm just here to give you guys some financial advice on what to do with your money when you're buying a gaming PC. Number two is something very crucial, and I think a lot of people don't understand, is what resolution are you playing at? Are you playing at 720p, 1080p, 1440p? A lot of people don't even understand the mechanics of a resolution. If you're playing on an old HD TV, chances are you're gaming at 720p. If you're gaming at 720p, games are going to be a breeze to run. You don't need nearly the processing power that it would take to run a game at 1080p or 1440p. So check your resolution of your monitor, your TV, all of that. If you have a 720p, a 900p, a monitor around that resolution, that being 1280 by 720 or 1600 by 900, or even 1440 by 900, your games are going to be a lot easier to run. Most of the benchmarks online seem to flock towards 1080p gaming. There is 1440p and 4K stuff out there, but that's for the extremely high end. So make sure you know what resolution you're going to be playing your games at before you invest a lot of money into your PC. Third, you got to ask yourself, are you just going to be gaming? Is this a primarily machine for you to game, or are you doing more with it? Are you starting up your YouTube channel? Are you starting up a live streaming show with XSplit or OBS? If that answer is yes, I want to do a YouTube channel or a live streaming show or whatever the case may be, you definitely want to get a nice processor, being an i5, i7, an FX 8350, that's an 8-core, because that's going to help with video editing, and especially for live streaming. If you want to live stream at 1080p 60 FPS, that's going to take a lot of processing power, and you're going to need something like an i7. And at that point, yeah, you are going to have to buy a pretty beefy processor, but if you're not doing that, you can get really great gaming performance with, say, an i5 4690K and overclock the hell out of that, and you'll have great gaming performance. Hell, you don't even need to go that high-end, but if you are looking to do video editing, rendering on Sony Vegas, live streaming, things like that, you really want to get a nice processor. And, really nice processors like the i7 can go for really high prices. And number 4 and finally is always look out for deals, guys. You can get some great deals. I remember when I was shopping for my PC a couple years ago, my new PC, I waited for Newegg's Black Friday sale, and they had great deals. Obviously, it's Black Friday one time a year, but there's great deals every year. Go on PC Part Picker, check what the lowest priced parts are, you know, in your region. You can find some great deals. You know, something that's really expensive for a lot of people is RAM. RAM's kind of expensive these days, but right now RAM prices are slowly coming down, and in some places you can get 8 gigs of RAM for $50, which is a great price. Same thing with SSDs. SSD prices are coming down. You can get 240 gigabyte SSDs for like $70. So don't just shop from one place. If you're just shopping on Amazon, that's not a great idea. There's a lot of other places, you know, pick and choose. You can get a case from this website, get something else from that website, and you can save a ton of money on your parts. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Just remember, how much your PC ends up costing is up to you. You gotta ask yourself, you know, what games are you going to be playing? What resolution are you playing at? Do you want to do video editing and rendering? Is this primarily a gaming machine? You got to ask yourself all those questions, and then I can help you guys, because if you just give me a question like, how much is a nice gaming PC? Well, that's very subjective. What's nice to you might not be nice to the person next to you, and so on and so forth. You got to ask yourself a ton of questions, and then build a PC that meets your needs. Don't overspend, you know, and definitely don't underspend, or else you're going to be very disappointed. And if you're looking to do things like video editing and rendering, that's definitely something. I see a lot of people, you know, getting i5s, which is primarily great for gaming, but then they try to live stream really high-end games, and then it's not the performance that they like, and, you know, it's a big hope plus. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Remember, hit that subscribe button, like this video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you disliked it, obviously dislike this video. Comment down below with your thoughts, you know, and use the criteria that I gave you. And, you know, if you have a question, if you wanna, you know, ask me, then use the criterias that I've listed, and you can ask me a question. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace!